Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Doomsy channel. In this video, I thought I would go ahead and show off my Minecraft settings. They're pretty simple, not that many tweaks to the defaults, but I thought I would go ahead and show out what I have changed. Oh, okay. Apparently DT owes me 5 wheat. I totally can't get several stacks over there. So we're just gonna go in some little corner, lovely corner here. Settings, which obviously aren't important at all, really. Depends on what you like. I really don't touch anything. I turn hostile creatures to around 30 or lower. Music off. It just annoys me and gets in the way, in my opinion. And master volume down to somewhere between. I don't really like do a specific one for the master volume. I kind of just whenever I open a new save, whichever I turn it to. But that one doesn't matter at all, that much really. Except for like mob sounds matter, and I guess I have mine kind of low for mob sounds. I should probably start playing with that higher. My FOV, I play on 95 FOV. Some people play in Quake Pro, some people play on lower FOV. I like 95. It's a nice in the middle, a good meeting point. Video settings, this is the sodium video settings, of course, the vanilla, but there's not that much different. I normally have max render distance on. Simulation distance, I don't even know what it does. Not sure. Then I play in full screen. Some people don't. I know that some people prefer to like play on a windowed full screen. VSync off, that's something you should do no matter how you play, unless maybe if you're on a Mac, maybe it's better to play with VSync, I'm not sure. I put my frame rate to unlimited because the PC limits itself. In some games, the PC will overdo itself and, you know, it'll try to go to like 1,000 frames, even though it can only do like 300. But on Minecraft, my PC does not. That's all that I've really touched in there. Controls is really starts to change. So first off, I play with toggle sneak and toggle sprint. Auto jump off, and that's this right here, the creative setting, so it doesn't really matter. But in mouse settings, I play with my sensitivity on 30, which is kind of low, but I play in 1200 or 1600 mouse DPI, so you can see, you know. And then in here is where it starts to change. I have sneak on left control and sprint on left shift. I know that some people have that switched around because it's the default. Movement keys are normal, WASD in every game I play. Attack is left, normal, but my pick block is on 3 because I use the default for inventory here. So we have G on drop, and then we have my hotbar slots. Custom button for every slot. I don't use scroll wheel to swap between them. I just use Q to go to slot 1, E for slot 2, middle button for slot 3, F for slot 4, button 5, which is the mouse button. It's farther away from you, the one on the side. Some mouses don't have it. If yours doesn't have it, then you can see that I can see the confusion. But slot 5 is mouse button 5, slot 6 is mouse button 4, slot 7 is R, slot 8 is C, and slot 9 is left alt. The reason I do these specific binds, is because my fingers aren't flexible at all. So I really have to have everything close to my hand, so I can't use the number keys, and scroll wheel just isn't efficient to me. And because, of course, I have E there, I have tab on open inventory, and because I have F there, I have swap items offhand on 4. And as you can see, I use tab there. I have list players on 2. After that, I don't think I've changed anything other than like these mod binds, of course. So I think that's all my custom controls. What else do I have? Accessibility settings is another place where settings start to change. Again, view bobbing on, toggle. Then distortion effects and FOV effects are both off, which I do struggle to tell when I'm sprinting. But I was taught by Corner that you can look down, and if you really need to know, you can see particles if you're sprinting. If you're not sprinting, there's not particles. That's it in here. Damage tilt, that's supposed to be off. I don't know why it wasn't. And yeah, I believe sometimes I play with subtitles. I normally like go and turn them on if my audio stops working randomly, and then never turn them off. But I think that's all my settings. Some people might look at them and be like, "Yo, what are those settings? They're freaky, bro." Maybe they're a bit freaky. But trust me, I'm not the only person. It's not like I'm the only person on the server. Sorry, I'm just looking at these armor stands. This is a server that I don't upload. We call it Chronicraft. This is my main base. It's a villager area. And one of our players likes doing armor stands, so I paid for all these. Anyways, that's all my settings. If you want to try them out for yourself, go ahead. They're not that different. It's really for me, it's personal preference, especially the hotbar keybinds. But like, see, like if you're using the scroll wheel, you can't do this, right? Swap between these two like that. And if you're using numbers, you can do it, but I can't because of how non-flexible, is that the right word? Is it non, whatever it is, flexible fingers. My fingers cannot reach 5, 6, 7 without painfully messing up my gameplay. I don't know why he owes me 5 wheat. But that is my settings. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Bye.